Well, look, guys, I just had to do this video because I think it was very important. And it's a piggyback off of a video that I did not too long ago, right? And a lot of these videos that I do, women take offense to it, but they keep tuning in. And the reason why I'm saying this, that men will treat you only as clap material, because you have to bring value to a man, right? And a woman actually asked me this question in one of my videos. Well, what can we do? What is it that I'm doing? And I answered it. Like, a man will do whatever it is that you want him to do if you just show some type of gratitude, if you're appreciative, if you're caring, if you show some type of empathy towards him, and you show that you actually are looking to help him. What I mean by that is, it doesn't mean financially helping him, right? It means helping him become a better person. Help his life become easier. When you start dating someone, and men tend to do this with a woman, a man who's serious about a woman, is how can I make this woman's life easier? Right? You should be thinking the same thing about a man. And men, when you're looking at dating a woman, you should be thinking the same thing also. Is this woman going to lighten my load in any way? And I'm not talking about that load, but what is she other than sex? Because one of those things is that if all she is sex to you and she can't provide anything else, that's going to die off real quick. But some of you may have a scarcity mindset and say, well, I'm just going to keep her around and give her whatever she wants as long as I can have sex with her. That's not a good way to be. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys watching don't want that. Otherwise, you can get a prostitute that you can make a deal with. Like, hey, yo, I'd like to see you once or twice a week. How much is it going to cost you? You know what I'm saying? Or how much is it going to cost me? And you set it up like that. And you just keep it steady like that. That's the common sense way. But if you have a woman who's just draining you, because at the end of the day, a woman is just a bill for the most part. And especially these modern women, that's what she is. She's become a bill. Plain and simple. And a lot of you women don't look at yourself that way, but when you really get down to it and you start talking to a woman and you're like, and I'm not even going to bring up the whole what do you bring to the table part. I'm just saying in general, like, what is it? And women typically say cook and clean and all that stuff, but they don't even do that. A lot of times you have to ask a woman to do stuff. Women naturally don't come in your life and just say, hey, I'm going to cook and clean for this guy. They don't. They want to be, how Bandman Kevo said, want to DoorDash food all day from nice restaurants. Don't want to pick up a pot or a pan or cook anything. And he's like, yo, what are you doing all day? A lot of y'all ladies, they're around you. You're making a lot of money. None of that's rubbing off on her. She doesn't care for it because women don't want to work. Women don't want to hustle. They don't want to grind. So what does that leave you, ladies? That just leaves you as just getting clapped. You get mad at men, but men are just looking at you like an object because that's all you are presenting as an object. You're presenting yourself as an object that needs to be taken out on dates, that needs to be wined and dined and nothing else. Right? Not like, hey, you could do this better. Hey, I could make some calls. Hey, I looked into this. Hey, we could streamline this for you. Nah. Women only do that for men that don't have any motion. Like Pookies. They'll go above and beyond. They'll be at work trying to find this guy a job. And while he's at home hanging out, chilling. So ladies, ask yourself, what are you doing? Because you hear women say stuff about men. And you got a man that don't want to do that. He ain't doing nothing like that. There's tons of dudes who got their own motion. Like I always say, fellas, if you got your own car, you got a place to stay, you don't got a bunch of kids where you behind on child support, hey, you're winning. More so than a lot of other men and women out here. You're not behind, you're not struggling, you're not living paycheck to paycheck. You just taking it easy through life, bro, you're winning. I'm just saying, don't ever let anybody trick you and make you feel like you're less than. But ladies, a man's not going to treat you, unless he's really hard down simping, he's not going to treat you, and you got to ask yourself, do I deserve more than what I'm putting out here? Right? There's an old saying, you get back whatever you put out. You know what I'm saying? And whatever you put in, that's what you get out. And sometimes none of y'all are putting in anything. And then even with the buns, you make it a hassle just to get the buns, because you're dealing with guys you really want to be with. You just using guys as placeholders and to pass the time and things like that, till he finally gets the buns and realize that this is trash. This is garbage. This woman wants me to call her, check on her, see how she's doing, send her flowers, and she's not doing shit. Just think about it, guys. She's not doing nothing. Are you that type of lady? Ladies that's watching? And I'm pretty sure all of y'all be like, no, I'm this type of woman. I'm the perfect wife. Nah, you don't do none of that. You do none of it. And we have to cut it out and just be honest. Like, what do you really want? What do you really want out of this whole situation? What do you really want from these guys? Just being honest. So, I don't know. It's a crazy time that we're in. It's crazy what we have to deal with. And ladies, I don't feel sorry for you, because you hold the golden ticket. You're able to change like that. You're able to attract so many different men. And by doing that, you have a selection to vet through. But you're still out here going from dude to dude. Because why? Because you're not doing anything. You're not offering anything. Nothing. You think just you is enough. A wig, lashes, and some ass. And the ass you got to work hard to get. Our generation is cooked. And you can say, well, the men are cooked. Nah, it's dudes that's perfectly fine. Dudes is perfectly fine without the assistance of a woman. Women need men, not the other way around. And that video I just did yesterday about women being single and struggling, that tells you everything you need to know right there. A man's life is much easier when he's single, not the other way around for women. You hear women on the internet all day long complaining about how much of a struggle it is, yada, yada, yada. Hey, just being honest. Y'all know it to be true. Anything, for the most part, you need done is going to require a man. To marry you, to take you out on dates, all these other things. And y'all get up on here and complain. Time will humble you. And fellas just going, playing their video games, going to football games, basketball games, going out to bars, enjoying themselves, traveling, got their passport, they're going, they're clapping cheeks, and they're sending women on their way, because you have to bring value. And fellas, don't accept anything less if a woman's not bringing value to you. Do not accept anything less than that. You can clap her and send her on her way. And it's funny, you have to tell a woman, what do you expect? This is what I expect. I don't expect you just to be laying around my house. No offense, and because women gonna get offended. I don't expect you just to be laying around my house. I don't expect you to just be waiting on me. You sitting up watching TV, scrolling through your phone, want to be in your soft girl era, but ain't doing on my dime? Nah. That's why you're clap material. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think. Comment below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Much blessings and abundance. Stick around for the next videos. It's going to pop up on the screen below. That's where I'm going to see you guys at. It's your favorite everything. This is Wisdom. I'm the best. Let's run it up to 1 million. Quit playing with me. Peace.